Hey there, I'm Rahul Goenka, founder and director at RG Marketing Services. Welcome to our channel where we will dive into mastering ad management platforms like Google Ads, Meta Ads, Bing Ads, and more. Hit subscribe and let's dive in. Hey guys, Rahul this side from RG Marketing Services. Hope you're doing fine. In the last video, we talked about Google Keyword Planner and CPC rates, how you can find them and how you can use them to calculate your advertising budgets. Now, in today's video, let's see how to use that CPC rate that you have found through Google Keyword Planner and how you can actually calculate your budgets based on that. Okay, so let's continue our example for dental business and see how we can calculate budgets using the CPC rate which we found through Google Keyword Planner. So if you can see my screen, the first thing we need to know is sales conversion rate. Okay, so that is basically lead to sale rate. So if I talk in simple terms, so I'll ask you, like, for one sale how many leads are required, because not every leads convert. So we have to have a certain rate for that. The higher the rate, the better it would be. So in this case, for this calculation, I have considered, okay, if we get 5 leads, out of those 5 genuine leads, quality leads, we are able to close 1 sales. Okay, so that comes down to 20%. Next important metric to understand is the average value or customer lifetime value per sale or patient in this case, or the customer. So this can be calculated for the services that you want to promote, okay, and the prices associated with it. It might be one service, 2 service, or all the services that you might be looking to promote. So in the calculation of this figure, I have considered the average price ranges. Okay, so suppose if a dentist or dental clinic has a price range of somewhere around 1000 rupees, starting from 1000 rupees to 1 lakh rupees. So I've taken the average of that and it comes down to 50,500 rupees in this case. So yeah, this is how it is calculated. Basically it's the price range and the average of that price range that you can expect from a customer to get. Next, we want to calculate our average value per lead. So what will be the value of a lead if we generate 1 lead? So one sale has a value of 50,500. What will be the value for a single lead? So in this case, we know there's a conversion rate of 20%. That is 1 out of 5 people will be getting closed. So if we calculate average value per lead, we will multiply 20% with the average CLTV or value of the sales. So in this case, it's 20% of 50,500, that is 10,100. Now coming to the next important metric, that is sales target. Okay, so we need to know how many sales do we want to close. We know for one sale we are going to get this much, and we'll be able to get 1 sales out of 5 leads. But now how many total sales do we need in a month? So this is a monthly calculation. So for this example, we have considered we are looking for somewhere around 20 orders per month. Okay, so we are targeting for that, and we are considering all the services of a dental business. That is why we have considered a price range from 1000 rupees, that is I think the consultation price, to 1 lakh rupees, that is the costliest denture full set cost. It might cost you that much. So they have considered all the services here. Considering that, if you take the average sales order to be like 20, that will be including all the services. Okay, so now we know we need to achieve 20 orders in a month. So as per our conversion rates, we can understand and calculate how many leads we would need to get those 20 sales. Okay, so now how to calculate this leads target? Again, we will use this conversion rate to come to the leads figure. So we want 20 leads, sorry, not 20 leads, it's 20 sales. For 20 sales to happen, we would need 100 leads. It is like 20 divided by 20%, that comes down to 100. Okay, so now next thing what we need to know is, okay, we want 100 leads to get those 20 orders. So now how to get those 100 leads? What is the conversion rate from clicks to leads? Okay, so now next important thing is to know how many clicks we get one inquiry or lead. So that is click to lead or inquiry rate, or you can also say it as lead conversion rate. So in this example, for calculation, we have considered it as 5%, that is 1 out of 20 clicks we'll get an inquiry. So if 20 people click, we get an inquiry. Okay, so these figures, this conversion rates, I'm considering it as through my experience, through the generic industry rates, and I think it's a pretty decent rates that I'm putting here. So yeah, out of 20 clicks you can expect one inquiry. So this comes down to 5% conversion rates for leads. Okay, so next we need to understand how many clicks we need to get those 100 leads that we calculated. So as per 5% conversion rate, we would need at least 2000 clicks to get these 100 leads, and out of these 100 leads, and with 20% conversion rate, we'll be able to close 20 sales per month. Okay, so this is the basic funnel that we're talking about here. And now next comes the CPC rates, because in Google what we are trying is we're trying to buy relevant clicks. Okay, and the Google charges based on clicks, especially for the search campaign. So we have calculated our number of clicks, how many clicks we need for the target that we are trying to achieve. And now, as per our last video, we have seen how to find our CPC rates as per our services and keywords. So through our analysis and experience, if I consider dental business, it goes around somewhere around 50 rupees to 100 rupees. So we have considered 80 rupees for the sake of calculation for this example. So if we take 80 rupees and if we need 2000 clicks, so the total budget required comes down to 1,60,000 per month. Okay, so this is the total budget you will require to buy 2000 clicks, which will get you your desired results of 20 sales with the average order value of 50,500. Okay, so now we know we need 2000 clicks. Each click will cost us 80 rupees. So the total budget here will come to around 160, that is 1,60,000. So you can calculate the revenue. The average order value that we were seeing here was 50,000 rupees, around 50,500. So the revenue would be somewhere around 10 lakhs. The return you can calculate is as how much you have received by how much you have spent. So that is almost like 6.3 times. SOS is spend on sales percentage. So what is the total cost in percentage that we are seeing here? So it is somewhere around 15 to 16% cost that we are seeing to achieve the target of 20 orders with the average order value of 50,000. So this is the overall calculation of the returns and how much budget we would need. And again, we have cost per sale. So we have calculated what is our actual cost per sales and our cost per lead. So our cost per sales comes down to 8,000 in this example, and cost per lead comes down to around 1,600 rupees. So this is a very practical example. If you want, I can share this sheet in the description, so you can go and download for yourself and make a copy of it. You can also calculate your budgets. Okay, so one more important thing I want to highlight here is this is the plan for search campaign, because that is why the average CPC is higher. So if you are targeting display or other campaign types, maybe PMax, Performance Max, so your CPC might be low and you can acquire more clicks. But again, it will differ on the quality, impression share, market share, competition. All those factors needs to be considered before creating a plan, whether you want to launch a high quality search campaign with a high CPC rate, or you will do with the display campaign with low CPC rates as well. So for this example, we are trying to target third party audience, so yes, it will be costly. Yes, so I think it's very important to understand what you want to target, whether it's display, search, PMAX, what is the requirement of the business. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and found insightful. So you can also calculate your budgets using this sheet. I'll put the link of this sheet in our description so that you can download and get going with the calculation of your ad budgets. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.